discuss this tomorrow. So and versus or. So x is less than 7. Less than means this direction, correct? 7, is it going to be including 7 or not including 7? Not including. So less than would be in this direction. X is greater than 9 would be at 9 in this direction. If I'm talking about going to the beach and I say that if you do your homework or you clean your room, then who gets to go? Everybody going this way and everybody going that way, right?
What about 8?
8 doesn't get to go. They're not part of it, right? So it would be all of these numbers and all of these numbers. Got it? So we would say x such that x is less than 7 or x is greater than 9. All right, let's look at the same scenario, only and. So if I were to graph this and talk about and, then who cleans their room and did their homework? These people did their homework. These people cleaned their room. Who did their homework and cleaned their room? No one did. Nobody did both. Is there any double lines over there?
No.
No, right? This is no solution. Nobody did both, right? There's no overlapping graph there. That's the only time it can be and if it's overlapping, right? Overlapping means that you did your homework and you cleaned your room. That's overlapping, right? Okay, let's do some more. X is greater than 4, so x is greater than 4, or x is less than 5. Less than 5. So who did their homework or cleaned their room? Everybody. All right, the overlapping ones and in the opposite direction. Let's look at and. Greater than 4. So this would be, I forgot to highlight this one. This is everybody, all real numbers. Okay, so greater than 4, less than 5. Who did both? Between 4 and 5. These are the only ones that did their homework and cleaned their room. Right? See that? That's the only spot where it's overlapping. So that solution set would look like, this one is all real numbers. This one is x such that x is in between, right? In between, you write x and you put it in between the two signs. In between what two numbers?
4 and 5.
4 and 5. Good job.
What do you think? What are the terms goes to the right?
Because it says x is less than 5. Is x less than 5? X is greater than 4. Greater than 4? It's just when you put x in the, it's like saying this. You could also do it like this. X is less than 5, and when I switch that x and put it on the other side, wouldn't it be x is greater than 4?
Yeah.
See that? So if I switch x and put it in their sign, then the sign would change. But if I just want to put it in between, that's why the signs look like that. Does that make more sense? All right, questions on this, other than that one? Awesome. X is greater than 3, or x is greater than 8. Cleaned their room or did their homework. Who does that include? Everybody above 3. X such that x is greater than 3. See that? We're talking about if they cleaned their room or did their homework. We're talking about all these people and all these people. Right? All right, what about this one? And. Greater than 3 and greater than 8. Who is greater than 3 and greater than 8? Everybody past 8. So x such that x is greater than 8. Does that help a little bit? Move this. This is bugging me. Is that and? Did these people clean their room? They only did their homework, right? Did these people clean their room and do their homework? See that? Both lines?
Oh, yeah.
See that? How they're overlapping?
Yeah.
So that's what the and. The and is only the space where it's overlapping, where you've got a double line like that.
And or is where they put for the person side.
Or is either one. It's all the space that both lines include, right? Okay. Let's do numbered heads. We did this last week, right? But I'm not going to score it. It just takes too long to score it. So let's make sure all of our spaces are taken up, and they are. Frankie needs to be at a team, though. All right, let's hold on here. So here's your answer to number 1. When I multiply, what am I going to multiply both sides by? By 7. Right? When we multiply everybody by 7, when I multiply everybody by 7, fraction goes away, right? What's 7 times 0? 0. So K is in between 7 and 0, just like that. K is greater than, yep, that works too. Okay, do number 2. Okay, so here's the answer to this one. So that solves by a plus 6 is greater than 16. So if I subtract 6 from both sides, I have a is greater than 10. Here's 10. Here's greater than. The other one is negative 4a is greater than or equal to 24. What happens with this one? The sign switches because you're dividing by a negative. So when I divide by negative 4, I get a is less than, I shouldn't scrunch that up so much. A is less than or equal to negative 6.
Can you undo that one thing where we put that wiggly line and then A and then the big line and then you put what's in between?
But this one you wouldn't, it says or.
For the and, you only do it
So
for and?
this would be, quiet down please.
You only do it for and?
You do it for and. This would be x is, x, guys, I asked you to stop talking. Okay? I know that you guys are both working on this, and I'm happy about that, but when I'm talking, I can't have myself talking over you. Okay? So x such that, sorry, it's a, we're talking about a such that a is greater than 10, or, Levi, you asked me and I'm showing you, or a is less than or equal to negative 6. That's how you would write it formally. You don't put it in between unless it's and.
On the test it's going to ask you. On the test it's for or it's going to ask for that.
I wouldn't make a big deal about it.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Do number 3. Alright, so here's your answer. You should have had r is greater than 3 or r is less than or equal to negative 2. I'll go ahead and do that one for you. I asked you to stop talking. It's my turn. I think I've been giving you guys enough time to talk, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's my turn. So let's subtract 8 from both sides. Oh, I see what Frankie did wrong. Negative 2r is less than negative 6. Did you flip that sign, Frankie? Oh, you're right. Getting all worried, huh? Did you flip the sign on this one? R is less than positive 3. Is that us? No. So r is greater than 3 is here. And then when I do this one, I have 4r minus 5 is less than or equal to 3, so I'm going to add 5 to both sides. Then I get 4r is less than or equal to 8, divide by 4, divide by 4. R is less than or equal to 2. So less than or equal to means including, right? And it's or, so it's either these or these. So that would be all these solutions right here. These and these. Okay, do number 4. Fun. Okay, so your solution should look like this. Correct? Alright, so in order to do that, I need the talking to stop. So I have 2m minus 2 is less than or equal to 12. I need to add 2 to both sides. Then I have 2m is less than or equal to 14. Divide by 2, divide by 2, n is less than or equal to 7. So that's here. Less than or equal to means fill it in, and it goes in this direction. Then my second one is 10m plus 9 is greater than negative 21. When I subtract 9 from both sides, I've got same sign, so I combine, which is negative 30, divide by 10, divide by 10, m is greater than negative 3. Watch those signs, right? So negative 3 is down here, and if I say all the numbers above it, then what's and? And is where it's double, right? Both of the solutions are included, is and, which makes sense, right? And means both together. All right, let's move on. Do number 5, solve for y. Let's do number 6 first. No? Number 6 is easier.
No, let's go in order.
Let's go in order. Okay. Levi wants to go in order. So do number 5. All right, so here's your answer. Why do we have a negative on the 7? Like this? That works too. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need the talking to stop, please. So in order to solve for y, if I want to find y, I need to get rid of everything surrounding y. Well, 8's right next to it, so let's get rid of everything that's further away. So how would I get rid of 7x? I would subtract 7x from both sides. That gets rid of my 7x. And I'm left with 8y equals negative 7x. Now I just have to get rid of the 8. Divide by 8, divide by 8. Y equals, normally we don't have the negative right there, right? But it's still right, correct? Negative 7/8x. That's normally how we write it. If you had plus 0, that would work too, but you don't need that. All right, do number 6 for me. All right, so here is your answer. Negative 4x plus 8. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the only thing I have to do to get y by itself, right, Levi, is subtract 4x from both sides. And can you guys see we're doing this type of format, y equals mx plus b? So I have y equals, what's going to come first?
4x.
Negative 4x plus 8. Yes. Just like this format right here, Frankie. See this? See how this looks a lot like this? All right, do number 7. All right, guys, go ahead and pack it up. You did good.